All right, guys. So this is the truth about SMMA that nobody tells you, and this is exactly what I wish I knew before I started. So if you're looking to start an SMMA, there's some truths you need to know, things that nobody will tell you. And I wish I had known them before I dove in, but that's why I'm here today. I'm gonna be real with you and keep it 100. So let me introduce myself for you guys who don't know me. I'm Trunk, I'm 22 years old, and I'm making $10,000 a month for my phone. I grew up in a small town, was a Division I athlete, but got hurt, and now this is what I do, and I love it. So obviously, with anything in life, it's not as easy as it looks. All those gurus that are going ahead and being like, yeah, just go ahead, reach out, you'll go ahead and land your client if you do this. It's not that simple. One of the biggest misconceptions I had when I was running an SMMA is that it would be easy. It's really not. And sure, it sounds glamorous, but the reality is it's a lot of hard work behind the scenes. When I started, I thought I could just post a few ads, get some clients, sit back, relax, but there's a lot more to it than just that. You can't just go ahead and post an ad, get a client, and just keep repeating the process. It's not that simple. You're managing clients, creating content, you're running ads, you're dealing with problems, and doing it all while trying to scale. Client management is a huge time sink. Huge time sink. I wish I had known how much time client management would take. You have to be on top of things, always communicating, always delivering, because these people don't expect you to have business hours. If they have your phone number or if they have your Instagram, if they send you a message, they're gonna want a response right away. And in the beginning, I was overwhelmed with client requests, revisions, and the follow-ups. It's easy to burn out if you don't set clear boundaries. That's something you have to do right away. You're gonna have to set boundaries and your processes in place before you even start. So another pro tip, every video I go ahead and give a pro tip, set expectations early and be clear about your processes with every single client. Don't be afraid to say no. Clients like when you have balls. And that's honestly something that's great for me, is that I've always didn't care. If I didn't agree with something, I would always stick up and say no, especially if the client is demanding way too much. And another thing, rejection's part of the game. Another truth is that nobody tells you how much rejection you're gonna face. You will hear a lot of no, but it's nothing personal. People are gonna ghost you, they're gonna turn you down, they're just not gonna be interested, and there's nothing wrong with that. But this is all normal. What matters is how you handle that rejection. Don't let it affect you. Keep reaching out, keep improving your pitch, and keep moving forward. Just like that movie, Meet the Robinsons, just keep moving forward. And eventually, you're gonna need a team, because you can't manage all of this by yourself. And especially if you're looking to scale, you're gonna wanna have certain things taken off of your plate. So that way you can just focus on getting more clients and providing good and easy results nonstop. In the beginning, I thought I could do everything on my own, but as I started scaling, I realized that I needed help. Running a one-person show works for a little bit, but eventually you're gonna hit a wall and you're gonna feel stuck and you're not gonna know what to do. And building a team, whether it's with VAs, which stands for virtual assistants, content creators, or even account managers, was a game changer for me. And having the right people around you will free up your time and allow you to focus on growing your business. And especially with VAs, virtual assistants, they're gonna go ahead and do all the cold outreach for you, teach them how to do the prospecting, and they're so cheap. They're so cheap, and they do the hardest part, which is the prospecting and setting the cold outreach messages and all that. So you're going to learn a lot and fast. The thing about running an SMMA is that you learn so much in such a short time. You'll learn about marketing, sales, operations, and most importantly, you'll learn how to manage clients. This is something that college or any school education will not teach you. You can only learn this by getting your hands dirty, getting in the game, and obviously you're gonna be making mistakes, and there's nothing wrong with that, that's fine. But you need to learn from them quickly, keep iterating, and improving. So if you're thinking about starting an SMMA, it's obviously not all sunshine, and it's not what all the gurus make it out to be. There's gonna be challenges, mistakes, moments of doubt, but with being persistent, dedicated, and being willing to learn, you can make it work. I wish I knew all these before starting, but now that I have, I can't wait to see you guys succeed. I can't wait to see myself a year from today and see how much value and how much worth it's brought to your lives and brought to my life. The journey is tough, but it's worth it. So just stick it out, keep going at it. There's nothing wrong with failing. There's nothing wrong with setting boundaries. There's nothing wrong with saying no to your clients, especially if they're asking for too much. If they're asking for too much, what you always want to do is under promise and over deliver. So that way they're going to be like, holy shit, this guy knows his shit. You keep him as a client long term, and then you keep stacking the clients. You'll get referrals. You want to make sure that you're looking at the long term game, not the short term. Short term, if you only look short term, it's going to bite you in the ass and it's going to kick your ass and put your business in the ground. But one thing you got to do, and this is something I wish I knew when I started, is you have to be a little bit delusional. And that can mean something in a bad way, or it can mean something that's good. And for me, what it was, when people told me I wasn't gonna make it, I would tell them, yeah, well, like no hesitation, all confident. And I would just be like, yeah, well, and they think you're delusional, and I run with it. Use it as your motivation. Use that and remember why to stay disciplined, because your results will not come if you don't stay disciplined. As I always say, motivation is temporary and discipline is forever. So just be delusional, get at it. I really hope this video helped you, gave you some insight, some value, especially if you're just looking to start. I say go for it. Always go for it. Chase your dream. Get out of that 9-to-5. Get out of that system. Get out of the rat race. Chase your dream. Get that luxury lifestyle that you want and just keep grinding.